guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Ayurveda Basking. So today we are going to discuss our R&B paper 1 best MCQ, and these are some important MCQ that having a chance to come in your exam. So you have to prepare well because MCQ is the 20 mark portion for your exam, and if you do 15 plus MCQ right, then there is a good marks you can score in your exam. Then first question is number of Kashaya Kalpana as per Sushruta. So as per Sushruta 6 are there. Then you have to remember, like you can make some trick. S means 6. So 6 is given by Sushruta. Charka, Vagbhata and Sharangdara give only 5. But this Kashyapa Acharya is given 7 Kalpana. So this is the some regarding this Kalpana number, you can remember this trick. And in Kashyapa 7 he included actually Shiram and Abhisava. Abhisava is your Sandhana Kalpana, and in 6 he included Shushruta basically included one of the Churna Kalpana. Lohita Karna is advised for Abraka Bhasma. Dhatu used for Nirutta Bhasma Pariksha is basically the Rajata. Nirutta is one of the Bhasma Pariksha in which we are using the Rajata through which we are doing this Pariksha. Then according to Sushruta, Tvak should be collected in Sharad Ritu. According to both Acharya, Tvak is collected in the Sharad Ritu. Savirata Avadi of Avaleha according to Sharangdara is Masa Davyam. In Shloka it is 7. Like Masa Davyam we have to use it. Masa Davyam. So Savirata Avadi of Avaleha is the right answer, will be the Vatsarat Param. He is mentioning Masha Davyam for Churna, Vatsarat Param for Gutika and Avaleha. Then the next question is the quantity of Valuka to be filled in Valuka Yantra is the 5 Adaka. And next question is, so the next question is according to the Rasaratna Samuchyam, Vajra Musha is used for. So Vajra Musha is basically used for Sattva Patanam. Then Koshti is generally used for. Koshti is also used for Sattva Patanam. Dose of Kalka 1 Kasha, that is very easy question. Then Patra Paka is performed to. This Patra Paka is actually used for Sneha Kalpana, and in this Sneha Kalpana if we want to add fragrance, then we are using this Patra Kalka. After after we prepare our Sneha Kalpana, then we have to wait for cooling it, and after that we have to add this. In that we are using lavanga and some ingredient are mentioned, Jata, Mamshika, Koli and all. Then Udvishtam is a type of, so Udvishtam is a type of Takra. One of the Grahe Lakshana of Parada, there are Grahe Lakshana mentioned for Parada like Ante Sunilo Bahir Ujvalam Madhya Suryam Parmita Prakasham. So right answer will be the option C. Nat Bhushanam is the synonym of Hartala. Then number of Tamra dosha is Ashta dosha is explained in Tamra, and Shapta dosha explained in the Loha. You have to remember this thing, okay? 7 dosha is explained in Loha. I will write here. Next question is Parvala is a Ratna, and which type of Ratna? It's a Pranija Ratna. We get it from a Prani or a Jeev. Then composition of Pittala is copper plus zinc. Loha Parpati is a Sagandha Sagni Murchana. So Parpati is type of Murchana in which we are using, if Gandhaka then it's a Sagandhaka, and we are giving some heat also, so it's a Sagandha Sagani. Specification of manufacturing unit of different dosage form of ASU drug is explained in Schedule T. Then emulsion is a biphasic dosage form. This dosage form is having, I think, DK some portion. So this kind of MCQ can come from this part. So you just study this portion. Chemical formula of Manikam. Manikam is one of the Navaratna. It's aluminium trioxide. Abraka used for the therapeutic purpose is basically the Krishna and Vajra Abraka. Right option will be this. Parpati is example of Pota. When you are studying that Parpati definition, Drut Kajlai, in that definition it is also recommended, it is the one of the Pota Bandha of the Parada. Gandhaka Shodhana is an example of Bhavana. Gandhaka Shodhana we are doing the Bhavana. We are not doing the Bhavana, we are doing actually the Dalna. Right answer will be the Dalna. We have to melt it and we have to pour it in a vessel that is containing the milk covered with the cloth. Then K2SO4 Al2SO4 thrice is actually your saptika, इसको अलम भी बोलते हैं. Then next question is this: color of the Swarna Bhasma is Champak Bhasma, and like one shloka is there in that all Bhasma color is mentioned, and out of them Swarna is mentioned as a Champak. Write the synonym for Kalka. Huh? And the next question is the Kinva is the synonym of, Kinva is actually the synonym of Sura Bija, and Sura Bija is one of the last stage of Sura Kalpana. In Sura Kalpana there are like 5 stages. Prasanna is there, Kadambari is there, Medaka is there, Jangla is there, and Sura Bija is there. Sura Bija is the Kinva or the last residue of that fermentation. Next question is proportion of Shali and Jala in the Manda. So Manda we have to take 1/14 ratio, and this is come from the Pathya Kalpana. Rasa Karpura is example of, so Rasa Karpura is actually your one of the Kupi Pakwa Rasayana, but in this we are not using the Gandhaka, but we are using the Agni, so it is a Nirgandhaka but Sa Agni. Next question is the example for Sugandha Se Gandha Agni Se Agni Mojna. So Rasa Sindhura example in which we are using Agni, so it's a Sa Agni, and we are using the Gandhaka, so it's a Sa Gandhaka. Substitute of Vajra is Vaikranta, that's why Vaikranta have a synonym of Ku Vajra. Next question is implementation of Drug and Cosmetic Act is 1940. Pyrometer is used for temperature. Simple. In the Paniya Kalpana, water should be reduced to part half. Then Uttama Mandura is year old, 100-year-old. The dose of Gori Pashana is a very less because it's a very toxic, 1/120 to 1/30. And you have to comment what is the formula for this Gori Pashana and which group is this coming. Type of lepas according to Sharangra Samhita is 3. So MCQ is the purpose of Amriti Karnam is, so Amriti Karnam is basically done after the Marana of the drug, and in Amrit Karnam we want to do the extra Shodhana, because after sometime what happens, sometime after Marana there is some dosha that is remain, so we have to remove that remaining dosha. For that we are doing this Amriti Karnam, and the right answer will be the C option, Vasishta Dosham Anupatam. We are doing the Amriti Karnam. For after in specifically Abraka, what happened when we do this Amriti Karnam, then color change happen, and for this color change we have to do this Lohiti Karna of Abraka, Lohiti Karna of Abraka, so that it can gain its red color regain. Next question is Mitra Panchaka is, so Mitra Panchaka is actually the 5 drug, and specifically we are using them in Bhasma Pariksha, that is Apunar Bhava. And in this you have to remember one thing, there is no Guda. Guda will come in the Dravaka Gana. So if Guda is not there, and 5 things is Tankana, Gunja, Gugulu, Madhu and Grita is known as the Mitra Panchaka. Next is the Akshanimesha in one kashta is 15. Bhallataka Tela Niskashnam Yantra. For Bhallatka Tela we are using this Patla Yantra, and along with that we can obtain Gandhaka Tela also through this Yantra. Lavaka Putta fuel is Tusha or Govara, and there is quantities also mentioned in the shloka, that is a Shodishika or 1 pala. Which Dravya Savrasa is prepared by Puttapaka. So Puttapaka generally we are preparing the Vasha Savrasa. And Kvatha, what is happening? 1:16 is the ratio, 1 is the Shunna Dravya, then 16 is our water, and we have to reduce this 1/8. Ratio of Kalka, Sneha and Dravya in Sneha Kalpana is, this is the ratio I have written here, 1:4:16. If you as a 1 part, then Kalka will become 1/4, and this will become 16/4 means 4. So 1:1/4 is Kalka. If Sneha is 1 part, and it will become 4. Next question is Vata Kritam Guru Sarakam Vishtambi is the property of, actually this is the property of the Bhakkasa, and is one of the stage of the Sura in a Sandhana Kalpana. Type of Rasa Bandar, 25 Rasa Bandar there. Deepana Sanskar of the Parada is done for. Actually, Deepana is one of the Ashta Samskara of the Parada. And why we are doing Deepana? For the Grase Arti. Grase Arti means for easy digestion. First is like written Chappal Galatva Nivritti. Chappal Galatva is basically for done in the Niyamana. Before that we are doing this Rudana. After Rudana, what happened? This mercury becomes so much potentiate. For decreasing its potency, we have to do this Niyamana. Second option is Murcha Vyapti Nivritti. This is done in Utpatana stage, and Bahir Mala Nasha is done in the Mardana stage. Kasisa contain how many molecule of water? So Kasisa is the green vitriol coming under Uprasa. FeSO for 7H2. So right answer will be the D option. The next question is Pithar Yantra is used for. So Pithar Yantra is mainly used for the Naga, Vanga and Yashada Shodhana. So all these are coming under the Putti Loha heading. So right answer will be the D. KNO3 is basically potassium nitrate, and it is one of the Shara, that is Surya Shara, and you have to comment one formulation that is containing this Surya Shara. And that is very important, and I am giving one hint. It is one of the Parpati. Next question is melting point of Vanga. Melting point of Vanga is 233 degrees Celsius, and I have written another also. For Naga it is 327 to 328 degrees Celsius. In Fahrenheit is 620 degree Fahrenheit. For Yashada it is 419 degrees Celsius. Next is Sange Sahib. Sange Sahib actually your Akika or Agites. Which Kalpana is not into a Kharliya Kalpana? So Kharliya Kalpana is basically we are using the Khalva Yantra. All this preparation when we are making, we are using the Khalva Yantra. But in Samirna Panga, it is actually Kupi Pakwa Rasayana. So right answer will be the D option. Next question. Next is which yoga is Niragni and Nirgandha? So Niragni means we are not using Agni, and Nirgandha means we are not even using the Gandhaka also. So right answer will be the Mudga Rasa, option C. Good manufacturing practice rule are mentioned in which schedule of Drug and Cosmetic Act, that is Schedule T. And this is important portion. Maybe chances of coming of this question. Mitra Panchika Varga Dravya used in a Punarnava Bhasma Pariksha. Dhruti is one of the Parada Bandha. Like that, Parpati is also one of the Parada Bandha. Same like that, Dhruti is also one of the Parada Bandha. Niksha and Sanapnam are the synonym of Nirvapa. That is Taptap Apyassu Vinikshipo Nirvapam Savnam, and used for that Shodhana of the Abraka as well as for Dhatu Varga. Next question is Parmana of Valuka used in Valuka Yantra, that is the 5 Adka, and it's like very important question can come. Measurement of the Varaha Putta is, this is the reference for Varaha Putta, that is Ittam Chacharatani Kunde Puttam Varaha Muchate. So 1 Aratani is the measurement of Varaha Putta. Dose of Niragni Siddha Agni is half pala, because Niragni Siddha Savrasa is a guru, and we have to give less doses. If it is Agni Siddha, then we are giving doses of 1 pala. According to Sharangdra Samhita in Pramatya, so Pramatya is basically 1:8 ratio, and we have to reduce this. Here what is the difference? This ratio, this drug is in the Kalka form. To treat Pittaja Vikara, honey is mixed with the Kwatha in the decoction of. So this is the ratio that is given by the Sharangdra Acharya, that is saying if you are using Sharkara for Vata Pitta Kapha, you have to take 1/4, 1/8 and 1/16. And if you are taking Madhu, then you have to take 1/60, 1/8, 1/4. So I am giving one trick. For example, the basic principle is what is that, like Tatta Radha Marutam Karanti, for Vata pacification we have to give Madhura Rasa. Out of this, like Madhu is also Mudra, but it's also having the Kashaya Rasa. Sharkra is Madhura, so we have to give maximum for Vata, and that's why 1/4 Vata, then 1/8 you have to reduce it, 1/8 for Pitta, 1/16 for Kapha, and in Madhu you just opposite this ratio, and in both the situation Pitta will having the same proportion, that is 1/8. Sneha Moshna concept used for the therapeutic purpose, and that is explained only in Bheshajya Ratnavali, because actually it is not explained in our Bharatris. According to Sharangtara Samhita, shelf life of avleha, this is the shloka line I have written here. Hinnatum gutika avlehum labbate vatsaram prat. Within 1 year, avleha become like its potency will decrease. But according to Drug and Cosmetic Act, 3 years is the shelf life given. Tapya is a synonym of Swarnamakshikam. According to the Rasaratna Samuchaya, type of Vanga is Nepalika and Malaycha. 2 types are there. Hardness of Mukta is 3.5. Chemical composition of Garrica is red ochre Fe2O3. One among the important formulation of Sasyaka is the Jatyadi Tela. Sasyaka is also known as a Tutta, and it's having one of the important formulation, that is Jatyadi Tela, and it is uses in the Vrana Ropna and Bhagandra Arshas cases. Shodhana of Mridar Shanga by Bhavana with. So Mridar Shanga is actually your PBS, in that we are giving Shodhana through the simple Jala. Indication of Narika Lavana is the Pranama Shula. Along with that, it is indicated in Amla Pitta, Udra Shula, Deepna, Pachna, etc. In general, which paka of purport is ideal for medicinal use? So, like that of Sneha Kalpana, this purport is also having 3 paka: Mridu paka, Madhyama paka, and this Khara paka. So, Mridu paka, what is happening when we are trying to breaking this purport? It will not break, but it will bend. In Madhyama paka, it will break and the edges is blackish color, and in Khara paka, it's also like a Khara consistency. Out of this Madhyama paka we are using. The Tivra Agni is also applied for the preparation of. So Tivra Agni, Mridu Madhya or Tivra Agni is application in the Kupi Pakva Rasayana. Good manufacturing practice drug is the part of the Schedule T of DNC Act. So thank you guys.